Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine. As you all know, we read about shapes in our previous class. So let's take a short review about it. What is the shape? The shape is a form of the outer edges or surface for something, an example of something that has a particular form. If you are sitting in a room, you just take a look around yourself, you will see many objects around yourself in a different shapes. You will see your pencil box, your water bottle, your glass are in a cylinder shape. And if you see your notebooks and books, it will be in a rectangular shape. So there are many different shapes in our basic lives. So let's start our chapter. There are two types of shapes. First is two-dimensional shape. For an example, circle, square, triangle, etc. These are two-dimensional shape. And there are three-dimensional shape also. For an example, sphere, cuboid and cube, etc. Those shapes are called three-dimensional shape, which is visible from the three sides of our eye. So let's read about some basic shapes. First is triangle. What is a triangle? Triangle is a polygon which is made of three sides and consists of three edges and three vertices also. The sum of its internal angles equals to 180 degree. Here is our triangle. Look at this triangle. The triangle has three edges, three sides, three edges and corners, and the equal of these three edges is equal to a 180 degree. This is called triangle because it has three sides, so it's called triangle. Our next examples of triangle in our daily life are pizza. Have you ever eaten pizza? A slice of a pizza is also similar to a triangle. A sandwich. Sandwich is also similar to a triangle. Nachos. If you ever eat a nachos, you will see that it is also in a triangle shape. If you see a hut, the upper part of this hut is also in a shape of a triangle. If you see a slice of a watermelon, it is also in a triangle shape. And if you see a flag from this side, it is also in a triangle shape. It has three sides, three edges and corners, so it is also in a triangle shape. Our next shape is circle. What is circle? Have you ever seen a circle shaped objects? Yes, of course, you have seen it in your life. In a circle, all points at a fixed distance from a reference center point. Just take a look of circle. If you measure any side, any radius from its central point, it will be same from all sides. That's why it's called a circle. It has no sides, no angles and no corners. It is curved in a shape. Have you ever seen something which is circular shape in your home? Yes, of course you have seen it. Just take a look. Some examples of circle shape in our daily life are earth. shape. It looks like a ball in a circle shape. It is round. The football. Football is also in a circle shape. Slice of a lemon. It is also in a circle shape. Fish bowl. It is also in a circle shape. It has no sides, no edges and no corners. Next is sun. Sun and moon. Full moon and sun is also looking like a circle. A watermelon. Watermelon is also sometimes look like a circle. Water tube, donuts, stopwatch, our planets, our plate and our globe. These are some example of circle shape. These all are in a circle shape. So you have seen it so many circle shapes in your daily life. Next is square. What is square? It is a quadrilateral where all the four sides and angles are equal and the angles at all the vertex equal to 90 degree each. Look at the square. It has four sides. These are the sides. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Similar as it has four corners or edges. It has four corners. 1, 2, 3 and 4. All the four sides are equal in square. Suppose if we have a 10 centimeter of this line and then this and this and this, all of the three lines will be 10 centimeter. So in a square there are four sides which are equal and four right angle angles which is make a 90 degree angle. It's called a right angle. Let's take a look of some example of a square shape in our daily life. Here it is. Sometimes a whole globe is in a circle shape as we read it right now. Sometimes it is looking like a square. Just look at this, it is looking like a square. Look at this bag also. This is also looking like a square. A calculator is also looking like a square. A window same as a mat, a gift box and your puzzles. Have you ever seen a television? Yes, of course. You have seen it daily in your daily life. Have you ever seen its shape? It is also in a circle shape. Have you seen your face in a mirror? Yes, you have seen it daily in a mirror. That was also in a circle shape. You sleep on your pillow, that is also a square shape. Our next shape is rectangle. What is a rectangle? This is similar to a square. A rectangle is a quadrilateral which has its two pairs of opposite sides equal in length and interior angles are at the right angle. Just look at this. Similar as square, rectangle also have four sides, four corners or edges which is also a right angles, 90 degree angles. It also makes a 90 degree angles. So it is similar to a square. But its two opposite sides are parallel, are equal. And two opposite sides are equal. Its all sides are not equal. It has only two opposite sides equally. Have you ever seen something in a rectangular shape in your life? Just take a look. You have at chocolate so many times, but have you ever just focused on its shape? It is looking like a rectangle. If you just tear a piece of a chocolate, it is looking like a square, but the whole chocolate is look like a rectangle. The buildings are also looking like a rectangle shape, and the tennis court, your ruler, notebooks, your juice, dice, these things are looking like a rectangular shape. You have seen shapes in your daily life, so just focus on your surrounding and recognize the shapes. Next is cube. This is a three-dimensional shape. Before it, we have read two-dimensional shapes. It is a three-dimensional shape. As I told you before that there are two types of shape. First is two-dimensional, second one is three-dimensional. So we have read about two-dimensional shapes. Now we read about three-dimensional shape. Cube. What is a cube? A cube is a three-dimensional shape which has 6 faces, 8 vertices and 12 edges. The face of the cube are square. Now just look at the cube. It has six faces. 1, 2, 3, similar as this side 4, backward side 5, and the downward side is also a 6. This is its shape, its face. It has 6 faces and 12 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, similar as 10, 11 and 12. It has 8 vertices and 12 edges, and it looks like a square. The face of a cube is looking like a square. If you ever seen a cube, sometimes it looks like a square, but it's a three-dimensional, so it's called a cube. Let's take a look of an example cube shape in our daily life. If you ever play with a puzzle, you will see it is a cube shape. If you ever saw an ice cube, it is also in a cube shape. If you ever play a ladder and snacks, you will see the dice of that game will also look like a cube. It is similar to a square. A gift box, a Rubik puzzle is also looking like a square or cube. It is looking like a square before its front face, but it's a three-dimensional shape, so it's called a cube. Our next shape is a cuboid. It is also a three-dimensional shape. What is cuboid? A cube is similar to a square, as same as a cuboid is similar to a rectangle. A cuboid is also three-dimensional, solid having 6 faces, 8 vertices and 12 edges. But the faces of the cuboid are in a rectangular shape. If you see a cuboid, its face is looking like a rectangle. This shape is looking like a rectangle. This face is also looking like a rectangle. similar face and vertex and edges to a cube. Have you ever seen a cuboid shape in your life? Yes, you have seen it. Just focus on the shapes. Let's take a look how many shapes are there in a cuboid shape in our daily life. If you have ever seen your shoe box, it is also in a cuboid shape. If you have ever seen a matchbox, it is also in a cuboid shape. If you see your notebook and book, it is also in a cuboid shape, but its face is looking like a rectangle. The shape of a cuboid is similar to a rectangle. As we read it, it has 6 faces, 8 vertices and 12 edges. Next one is cone. Cone is also a 3-dimensional shape. What is cone? A cone is a solid shape which has a circular base and narrows smoothly from surface to the top at a point called apex and vertex. If you see a cone, you will find it that there are 2 edges in a cone and one curved face, one corner. It has a point. This point of a cone is called apex and vertex. The upper point of a cone is called apex and vertex. Now just take a look of a cone shape in our daily routine life. Have you ever eaten a softie? Yes, you have eaten it so many times. But have you ever looked at the shape of a softie? It is similar to a cone shape. Whenever you are celebrating your birthday, you are wearing your birthday hat. That was also looking like a cone. That shape is called a cone shape. The Christmas tree is also looking like a cone shape. It has 2 edges, one vertex and apex, and from downward side it has a circular shape. It is also a 3-dimensional shape. So the carrot, if you have ever seen the carrot is also looking like a cone shape. A similar hat, regular hat, is also looking like a cone shape. Now take a look in our next shape, which is cylinder. Now what is a cylinder shape? A cylinder is a 3D solid shape that has 2 parallel circular bases connected by a curved. It is also 3-dimensional shape. It is a solid shape that has parallel circular. Its circular are parallel. From downward side and upward side, both the circular are parallel. And the both circular are connected to 2 lines, which is called edges also. These lines are also parallel. Have you ever seen a cylinder shape in your day-to-day life? Yes, of course you have seen it and you have focused on it. Let's take a look how many shapes are there in our day life which is similar to a cylinder. Here it is. If you have ever seen a battery from your remote, is also looking like a cylinder shape. If you have ever seen the shape of a hat, the upper part of a hat is also similar to a cylinder. And if you focus on a container of tennis ball, is also looking like a cylinder shape. Whenever you are celebrating your birthday, don't focus on your hat, focus on your cake also. This cake is in a cylinder shape. It has two parallel circles and two edges. If you ever seen your cookie jar in your kitchen, this cookie jar is also similar to a cylinder shape. So there are some examples of a cylinder shape: a marker, spray pen, drum, cookie jar, gift, cake, hat, battery, and a tennis ball container. Now just take a look of our next shape, which is sphere. This shape is similar to a circle. A sphere is a round shape in 3D plane whose radius is extended to 3 dimensions. The shape of sphere is similar to a circle, but it's a 3-dimensional shape. The radius of a sphere is extended to 3 dimensions, so it's called a sphere. Just take a look of our sphere shape. The face of a sphere shape is similar to a circle, but it has a 3-dimensional radius, and it is a 3-dimensional shape, so it is called a sphere. The face of a sphere is similar to a circle. It has no edges, no corners, and no vertex. It has only curved shape. Have you ever seen examples of sphere shape in your daily life? Yes, you have seen it. The globe. Whenever you are reading in your classroom or in your study room, the globe, just focus on your globe. It is looking like a round shape, a circular shape, but it has a 3-dimensional shape. This shape is called a sphere. This shape is called a sphere. And the ball, the basketball, is also looking like a sphere shape. And if you focus on a lemon, this lemon shape is also called a sphere shape. If you ever played a tennis, just to take a look of a tennis ball, this shape is also a sphere shape. Sphere shape is similar to a circle. It has no vertex, no apex, no edges, and no corners. This is 3-dimensional shape, so it is called a sphere shape. Just take a look of a circle shape. Look at this. The face of a circle is similar to a sphere shape, but it is 2-dimensional shape and it has a 3-dimensional shape. So it is different, but the faces of the both shape are same. Both have no curve, no edges, no corners. Similar is, if you ever focused on a cylinder shape, it is also looking like a rectangle shape. You have seen cylinder shape so many times in your day-to-day life, so just focus on your surroundings and see that how many shapes are there in your surroundings.